Hey y'all, what's up? Coming through with another video. So, this is about the interview that Sunny did the day before yesterday or yesterday. Um, Shout out to Chit Chat with Cutie. This is where I seen the interview. So, from where I caught it, it was well. First, everything I'm going to say is a legend in my opinion. So, from where I caught the video, Sunny was saying that if people want to bark up her tree, she'll give them what they want. And it's like, Sonny, sit down. Didn't nobody tell you to come on this show trying to defend yourself about what you did? And I honestly think like that was a big mistake. You shouldn't have came on the show trying to defend yourself. You did what you did, right? So then she goes on to say how people are acting elementary. And she said this several times throughout this video. And I'm just like, people are not acting elementary. They are trying to figure out how did you come from producing someone that you had inside information about to marrying their ex-boyfriend. And then her double dutching around him dating several women at the time that they started dating is nothing but mumbo jumbo, just still trying to justify. And she's the type of person that will say, "Oh, I'm not trying to justify or defend nothing," but the whole time still trying to justify and defend. So then she said, "We knew the situation wasn't the best, but made the decision to be together and chose love." Like, really? You didn't choose love. What you did was selfish. You know, when you go against the grain at someone else's expense, that's selfish. And I don't think it was love that you chose. I think it was lust. And didn't she mention that she was competitive? I think she said that somewhere else. And she's talking about, it's not important to her. I guess she was saying what's not important to her is what other people think. And then somebody asked her the question about whether she thought that her hooking up with Moses was Destiny's karma. And she didn't answer that question at all. She thought about, she was thinking about her own karma. And then that's when she made the statement about not needing any friends. She has her own friends. Why you ain't answer that question? I think she didn't answer that question because, like, she really had to think about, did she set her own self up for karma? Which I think that she did. And then, so then she said, at the end of the day, love won and she's honoring God's code. She married under God. And it's like, oh, baby, this has nothing to do with God. You know, you're saying God fixed you up with a man that was involved with a woman whom you worked with and who was under the impression that you all were better than that. No, this doesn't have anything to do with God at all. Like, leave God out of it. The only thing that I think that God could potentially have to do with it is because he can ready to show you something. You know what I mean? And unfortunately was coming down the pipe for you is going to feel like pure hell. And like I said, she kept making a reference to elementary school, which in itself to me is like condescending, and that it suggests that grown ass people are not able to look at the situation and make rational grown judgments and opinions about the fuck shit that she said and did. If there's a need for anybody to grow up, she needs to grow up. She said she wants Destiny to heal and would not give another woman the time of day. How fucking sway? You want Destiny to heal? You said that you was not her friend, basically saying someone who you don't really care about. So why would you care if she heals or not? Like, this bitch is crazy. I want her to heal. Go ahead with that shit. You ain't worried about if that girl heal or not. Because if you was worried about whether she heal or not, I don't know. I think it was said that her and Moses hooked up maybe like a few months after her, Destiny and Moses broke up. I'm not sure about that, if I'm saying that right, but I believe that's what it was implied, that it wasn't long after Destiny and Moses broke up that Moses and Sunny hooked up. And then when it comes to the comments about Tisha and Kimmy and this girl code shit, it's like I'm not even going to get into that because we all know how full of shit they are. And then this girl was out of pocket for pulling Melody's situation into her mess. Like, leave Melody the fuck out of it. Like, Melody's situation don't got nothing to do with your situation, and there really is no comparison either. Be trying to pull Melody in this shit, and people are not saying that, she's trifling because her boyfriend didn't choose Destiny. She's trifling for being a pick me ass bitch. And in my opinion, I believe Sunny initiated that relationship. That's what it's given. That Sunny initiated that relationship. And if she didn't initiate the relationship, she invited it and let it be known that she was available for his advances. That's my belief. I believe that. That's what it's given. Um, but I am glad that she acknowledged that Melody created the Love and Marriage Huntsville platform. I'm glad she did that. Then she said something about, well, if this was your friend of 15 years, wouldn't you want him to find happiness? Like, bitch, please. Like, yo, Sunny is fucking crazy. And then um, Moses inadvertently threw her ass under the bus by acknowledging that he met Sunny through Destiny. And then here comes Sunny trying to hurry up and clean it up. And you know what? Moses know that shit ain't right, but he's not going to pass up an opportunity for a come up, seeing how thirsty Sunny is. And Moses is an opportunist, and what's going to end up happening is he's going to use Sunny up till he can't use her anymore. Then he's going to move on to the next. And I'll be surprised if this marriage lasts more than 2 years. And if it does last longer than that, somewhere down the road, there's going to be some infidelity. And I don't wish that on it. I mean, that's just how, situations like this goes. That's how it goes. Her throwing God in it. Man, God getting ready to show you something. Don't be putting God in it. God ain't had nothing to do with this at all. This was a selfish, pick me decision that you made, and you're just trying to justify it and defend it. Which, if you felt like you didn't do anything wrong, then there's nothing to defend. So I don't know why she doing that. But anyway, I think Sunny is a female narcissist. I do, cause like there's just so like if the dead giveaway was this interview, she like basically hit on all the points of the type of things that narcissists do. She tried to downplay the situation on how they hooked up, downplay her and Destiny's friendship or association. She brought God in it, and she also was condescending by saying how people are being elementary. And it just suggests that, to me, anyway, I'm not trying to diagnose the girl, but she was a mess. This interview was a mess. And I just wish that she would have just kept her mouth closed. I mean, I could see, like, if people are coming for you, you wanting to defend yourself. I think we all tend to want to defend ourselves against certain things. But this particular situation, when you know you're wrong, like she knows that she was wrong. Because didn't somebody say that she had called up Destiny to let her know what was going on? If you felt like you didn't hold any, like just a small amount of allegiance to Destiny, you would have picked up that phone and called her and told her nothing. So, talking about you chose love. Mm-mm. No, you didn't. That's not what you chose. What you did was you fell into the temptation and you went along with it. And now you're going to have to pay for that shit. Like you, Sunny girl, you are in trouble. You are in trouble. And a little bit of what I'm saying is speaking from experience. And I'll just leave that at that. But yeah. So it'll be interesting to see how this all plays out. I don't think I'm really gonna do any more videos on Sunny. Sunny's a mess. Like watching that interview, I just seen it was disgusting actually. Like I don't know another word to say for it, but yeah, that's my take on Sunny and Moses. I'm still waiting to hear from Moses though, like his side of the story, what all he got to say about it. But the best thing for Destiny to do is, excuse me, is leave this situation alone and just level up. And I wouldn't be surprised if somewhere down the line, Moses don't try to spin the block because that's what men like him do. This is not a holy matrimony. So Sonny can go ahead with that shit, yo. But yeah, y'all. So that's it for me. I hope all is well and y'all take care.